Oh my god, I'm seeing the internet is up and down. So let me just hope things will work out for us, guys. What's up? What's up? Welcome again. This is Marwa. I'm very happy, guys, to be alive. I'm grateful to God. I know I told you in my last video I lost my wallet. So, what actually things did I lose in the wallet apart from the money? I also lost my batteries, my GoPro batteries. So, two of them, brand new. But overall, I'm grateful. I'm very, very grateful that I didn't have uh, my ATM card or passport in that my small wallet. You'll not see it anymore in my videos. It's gone. It's actually the first time that I'm losing stuff while I'm traveling. I've never lost anything, and I would say, sometimes you get excited over a day. Like you're just happy. You put less attention to your stuff. I think that's what I did because in the video that I posted, you can actually see how I lost my wallet, like even where I kept it. That's the funny thing about videos. And last night I had an insect bite me here. I don't know if you guys can see somewhere here. I think I should put an inflammatory 1 minute. Yeah, I have this. This is alcohol as a disinfector. Sometimes I use it. And also, I need to tell you this. I went to Amazonas, guys, and when I arrived in Mexico and woke up, half of my leg, like from here downwards, it had at least 10 small ticks. Those small ticks. I was so surprised, like, what's going on? So I went to the chemistry and they gave me this. They told me if I apply this in my body, they will go away. I was doing some research and they were saying like sometimes it can cause heart attack. I'm like, oh my god. But again, I told myself, man, I was sleeping with goats when I was a kid. And these goats had thicks, had everything, and I didn't die. And sometimes actually I would find them like biting me here. So I told myself, no, man, I've been through all this. Yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome back to today's live stream. We are coming live from Mexico. Maybe some people will be doubting, oh, Maro, is that Mexico? Let me show you outside. I'll be leaving this Airbnb today, so we need to be exactly 1 hour because my check. I don't know if you can see. This is Playa del Carmel, guys. This is Playa del Carmel. Let me take you to this side, but I see water dripping. I'm afraid it may mess up my laptop. Look, oh, there are police. Yeah, that's, I don't know if you can see. Right there are police. Let me put some more light here. Yeah, you see, right there, those are police. You say policia, Mexican police. They're actually buying juice. Oh, they just bought the exact juice I bought. What's up, guys? This is Marwa. Life is so funny. My next country will be this country here. I'm telling you because you guys are my fans. It's gonna be Jamaica. And look, I'm staying in a house which has Jamaican flag at the door. It has Jamaican flag at the door. Think of that, like right there, and I'm going there. How coincidentally is this, bro? Yeah, now I've spoiled. I've told you guys where I'm going. I'm gonna be going to Jamaica for a few days, and I have a lot of Jamaican fans. So I'd love to meet you. But I would really wish to stay in the village, like in the mountains, something like that. But for now, we are back here in Mexico. Rastaman, bless Jamaica. I'm right now trying to practice my patois. You know patois? Like Wagwan Jamaica. That's called patois. And I'm listening to songs. But it's not my first time in Jamaica. It's gonna be my second time. But now we are here in Mexico. Let's talk about Mexico. Wagwan Marwa, I see that. Yeah, I'm practicing right now. Every country you go, they have different languages. Even if sometimes it's the same language, let's say English, but they speak it differently. So you have to like find a way. Oh, I didn't close this thing. I'm putting it here, man. Because honestly, something beat me last night. I think it was a bee or something. I don't know what it was. Something beat me last night. An insect for sure. That one I'm sure. It's not a snake. Did you get your bag? No, I lost my bag. That's from Joyce TV. Thank you for supporting me, Papi Don. Thank you always, bro. Or Onzo, thank you so much. Yeah. Can please somebody go tell that guy of Washington D.C. to stop following people who he knew through me, trying to create chaos between me and them. He's so crazy about Priya. I don't know what's wrong. He should stay away. Some people are just sick, bro. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. It's all good. Somebody say so. Yeah, I lost my bag. And guys, trust your instincts. So let me tell you what actually happened. Wait, I need to watch this thing so that I can use it to close. Guys, let me tell you what happened. This is crazy, crazy. I swear you won't believe this story. How I lost my bag. So for those guys who don't know, I lost my small bag, the one that always is here. Now I have a new one. I'm not even used to it. And actually, I had this new one. I bought it a long time ago as a backup, and then it came to play. You know. So this is it. I think. Can you hear me loud and clear? I want to ensure you guys can hear me. And I have my juice here. This is the beauty of Latin America, guys. This is fresh juice. You know, there's that fruit which has some. It's a mix of different fruits. They put it together. This is one thing I love about Latin America. I swear before God, I'll still like to have my kids have a strong passport, let's say a European passport, but I'll still wish them to live in Latin America or Africa. I think those two continents still have like legit living, like organic living, you know? When you can cross the street anywhere and the taxi driver is driving, is very careful, knowing anything can happen, like anybody can cross. I like that type of unpredictable life than always on a straight line because sometimes that's not living, that's just following, you know. I'm not saying it's break the law in your country. I'm just saying sometimes as human being we just need to be free. We just need to do something stupid in a good way, like you know. Oh, I can hear you. Thank you so much, Rogers. And where are you watching us from? Visit Belize. Actually, it's very close. I've been to Belize before, but it's very close. It's just a bus away from where I'm staying, an overnight bus. I'm in Playa del Carmen in Mexico. And from here, it's just a bus away. Edwin says, sorry for losing your bag. I think the lady you were with planned it and took away the bag. No, no. She didn't look surprised. No, no, it's not like that. 100%. That is an African way of saying things. I'm sorry to say it that way, but you know, in Africa, if something gets lost and you don't show any emotions to that thing, people suspect you are the thief. If I'm wrong, correct me. When I was growing up, it used to be like that in a classroom. If somebody's, let's say, new pencil is lost, and there's one guy who does not seem bothered, everybody suspects that guy. Like you acting not to be like with them, like saying, "Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, how can we help?" If you don't say like that, people suspect. If I'm lying, somebody tell me if I'm lying. Me, where I grew up, it was like that. Like if something gets lost and you don't seem to show any emotion or any like trying to search, people suspect this could be the guy who took it. So 100%, it's not the lady. That one, no. And 100% she's not. Like that's is it's not 100%. I left it at the bathroom and somebody just and the reason actually I lost it was because it had a lot of money inside it. And it was around 300 and $350. I can't really quantify. It was 2,000 pesos, Mexican pesos. So divide by 16 to get how much money was that. That's around $100, I guess, or 100 and something. Then I had 200 new clean dollar bills I put inside. Why did I actually have this two bill? And now this I'm telling you, trust your instincts. So guys, I was supposed to go out swimming in a cenote. You saw the video. We were supposed to go there. And I had money with me, but I said, you know what? Because we are going out, maybe we may end up going to an expensive restaurant, and maybe I may not have enough money with me. So let me pick my card. I picked one of my cards. I have two cards. I picked one of my cards. I put it in the wallet. I closed the door. I came out of the house. I closed it. And I said, no, 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 no. I don't have to take my card with me. Instead of taking my card, let me return it. I have some money with me. Let me take $200 and put it. So I exchanged the card with the money. And trust me, I left my card in the house. And when I went, I lost my wallet. I'm like, God, thank you. I was supposed to feel sad that I lost my wallet, but actually, I swear before God, I felt happy that it was not my card. Because how could I buy my flights? How could I do this? How could I do that? And the funny thing is, this is a foreign bank, like it's not Kenyan bank. So it's a foreign bank. I had to I can imagine me trying to call them, explaining who I am, and telling them I've lost my card, block it, do this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll not be making this live stream. Yeah. That's what I'm telling you. I swear, trust your instincts. And also, when you're a good guy, when I say guy, I mean both female and male. Most of the time, God protects you from unwanted stuff. And sometimes I wake up, not always. Sometimes I wake up, when I open the door like this, I go out and say, thank you, God, for this day. Bless me, God, protect me. And I say such short prayers. So so I left, I took my card, I kept it in the bag. I said, no, 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 I don't have to take this. If I see that you're gonna spend more than the money I have, I will say no. Then I lost my wallet, bro. Wow. Yeah, I didn't. Anytime I'm going out, I don't carry my documents. I only carry them. Actually, I leave my documents in the hotel where I'm staying or in the house I'm staying. Yeah, and something like this has never happened to me in the last 7 years. And actually, I should make it very clear: nobody robbed me like physically. No, I forgot it somewhere. You can watch the last video. I put it somewhere. I got it out. I was supposed to take shower before I go into the cenote, so I had it here. So I took it. I hung it on a tree. Then I took shower and came and collected my shirt and my other stuff, and I forgot the wallet right there hanging. So I'm very sure the next guy who came to take shower went and saw the wallet. When he opened, he saw all the monies inside. He was like, no, 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 hide this, hide this, hide this. I believe if I didn't have money inside and only maybe had like my batteries, it would be there. But because it had at least $300 to $350 cash, that made it like the person was like, it's my lucky day. It's all good. Losses are always there in life. So you can imagine if I lost my card, like, or my passport, I don't know where I would have started from. I don't know. And right now I have like 6 flights booked already, like ahead of me. Like I have to leave. Like otherwise I'll have to lose all the 6 flights already booked. And the reason I booked these flights is I realize right now from August flights go so expensive. Like a place where you'd fly with like $200, they're charging like $400 to $600 right now. I don't know what's going on. It's crazy. All right, Travel Commando. I'm watching you from Nyanjuki, 300 kilometers. Is it Nanyuki? 350 kilometers from Nairobi. Advocate, thank you so much. Says kindly like the video. Thank you so much. Judy, thank you so much. Yes. And guys, I have to make very clear this. Not all the girls you see on my videos, like we have something with them. Sometimes I just love the feminine energy around me. You have to understand that. Don't be like, oh, Maro is with a new girl, a new location. No. Sometimes I just love the feminine energy around me. It makes me feel happy. It makes me feel a man. I don't know. I just love it. Naturally, I just love that. And sometimes I'm around men. So I don't want people like to every time see a girl. Like now I posted her on my Instagram and lots of men like with very bad comments and stuff like that. No, it shouldn't be like that. Gloria, thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you a million times. Thank you for donating $20 to me. That will help me in my next journey. Maybe even it will help me, get my wallet back, like buy a new one. Actually, I need batteries. So thank you so much. Thank you. Why you never moved to Singapore? No, I will travel one day to Singapore. I will travel, but I don't intend to move to Singapore. Yes. Somebody says feminine energy is best. Yeah, it's something good. You feel alive. I don't know. This is for me. Maybe for somebody else it's like a problem. But for me, when I'm around women, I feel happy. I feel nice. I'm excited. For me, yes. Maybe some other guy will be okay with around too many girls, not girls. I mean boys. That's their problem. But I just want to tell you, if you see a girl on my V, just means I'm just happy being around the feminine energy. That's all. Nothing much. Nothing sexual. Nothing like, maybe behind the scene. I'm not that type of guy. Yes. But again, I'm single. I'm single. Single, trying to find correct, like partner to date, to start a family if possible, or to have kids with. So I should be around the correct people, or I should be around that energy. It's so important at my stage, you know. I don't want to build a big house and travel the world and maybe have some little change in my or more change in my bank. Then maybe one of my uncles or just some random guy starts to fight over that stuff like, oh, I want part of this because he didn't have a kid, he didn't have this. No, I wanna have a family. I wanna have kids that can inherit my hard work. I'm not saying I'm gonna die, no. I'm just saying it's always good to see the future that way. It's always good to calculate ahead. It's always good to be hopeful. Like, I have kids who can one day leave the house, call my house their home, maybe get inspired and travel like daddy, something like that. Yes. But I'm telling you guys, I am honestly blessed. Like, God has protected me. I'm telling you, like, I nearly lost, but it didn't happen. Anesis Sly, thank you so much. Towards your battery, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. It means a lot. And also, it's the end of the month. So, your donations means a lot to me. It will help me. Thank you so much. Like, I really appreciate it. Yes. Some news about forget. Oh, I call him. I've been busy. You see, this is one of the problems. Sometimes when you are around somebody, you are close to them, but when you're traveling, you are meeting new challenges. Challenges not in a bad way. I mean, like, you need to find a place to stay, you need to go find food, you need to record a video. So it gets a little hard to find time to all the time like connect with them. For some people, they may feel like, oh, so he only called me when he was here. Or no, it's not like that, because every new environment dictates something new. You have to do something fresh. Let me see. Actually, if you have some questions, you can also ask me. Somebody says, is Priya coming to the villa opening? I will ask her about that. The only problem I have with Priya is she puts him on friend zone. So I ask myself, what do I have to gain, man? To have just a beautiful girl around me, And I work hard also for everything you see me with. Before that, let me give a special shout out to Janet Harris. First, I want to say thank you so much for always being here, and thank you for your support. Like, I really appreciate, guys. If you want to support me, I have also a PayPal. It's the end of the month. Nobody's forced to support here. It's purely from your heart. You can buy me juice. You can buy anything. And also, the good news is, um, next month, August, the last of the, like, we should be in Africa. Imagine next month of August or latest September. Like, that's wow. Africa is already here with us. We're gonna go back home. Build, and I see a lot of things have changed to my village. My Yuguno bought land, and it's gonna be a new series coming. So you have all reasons to subscribe to this YouTube channel, because otherwise you'll be missing. The only place I don't entertain people is on my Instagram. When people come with bad comments, I just block them immediately. Like, I don't even think twice. I block them immediately, because the idea is, where were you when I had 10 followers? But now somebody comes and their job is to judge. Nobody's perfect. I'm not saying I'm a saint. Nobody's perfect. It's not that my life is out there so people can easily like pinpoint. But nobody's perfect. Even you, nobody's perfect. In your own family, nobody's perfect. We are just here to live life. That's one thing I want to emphasize about life. Even sometimes I post stuff on my Instagram. People are like, "Oh, Marwa, how could you post this?" We are here to live life and experience life. That is very important. We are here to live and experience life. Yes, experience everything. Experience pain, experience loss, experience excitement, experience love, experience connection. Experience everything. That's what life is about. Guys, we have 500 of you watching. Can we go to 1,000? Today is on a Sunday. That's why I always come out to talk to you guys, because I know on Sunday most of you are at home and they are chill with their family. It's good to listen to this crazy guy who travels around the world. Ask him one or two questions. So, polite reminder. Title the video. I didn't title the video. Okay, sorry. I don't know what's going on. I see Paris here. Paris, we said you're gonna open your YouTube channel. I don't have to repeat this over and over, but that's a done deal. Yeah, we're gonna. I don't want you to do reaction anymore. We're gonna open your YouTube channel, teach you. Maybe you'll be one of my masterclass students. Like among my first masterclass students. You know, I don't want you to do reaction videos. Those things are sick. You don't have to watch them. Imagine for 2 years talking about this did this and this. You wanna go crazy? You're gonna go crazy. I swear you're gonna go crazy. You're gonna go crazy because life is not about reacting. Like you react to stuff. Imagine, reaction means like poof, poof. You don't need that. You need a calm, stable life. You need a calm, stable life. Calm, stable life, because that can sustain you when you are sick, when you are old, when you are happy, when they react, when they do. You need a calm, stable life, very calm. Have you ever seen like in a river, the deepest place in the river, meaning it has a lot of water? Most of the time, it's the most calm area of the river. People tell you, "Hey, you see that place? It's very calm. Don't swim there. Don't swim there. It's very dangerous." That's what you need to be. You need to be calm. When you are calm, you have a lot in you. You receive a lot. But reacting, I I'm not saying people should not react about Mara. Please, I want to make this very clear. Watch my video, pick a good thing you saw in the video. If your reaction is positive, and talk about it. Even if it's negative, trust me, if you actually say in a very balanced way, like honest, balanced way, it will make sense to me. But because we already have too much negative out there, we don't need that. You can pick something positive, talk about it. That's all I'm trying to say. But reacting because some other guy reacted, that's sick. You're gonna go crazy. I'm telling you. Imagine doing that for 2 years, like 365 days times two. I think your whole hormones and emotions change as a person. Yeah. You have to understand when you do something over and over, it becomes a habit. And habits at the end of the day becomes character. You become part of that in your thinking, everything, even what you attract in your life. Yes. So and all I'm saying is, look, you can do reaction, but positive reaction and not. She said, now I am saying this to no, leave them to do their own thing. Those are lost people. Just leave them to do their own thing. Somebody says positive reactors debunk the lies told uh, by these people. No, the idea is not that. It's not debunking. The idea is live your life, bro. Like the best way. No, live, live them. Have you ever seen a dog barking like whoa, 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 whoa? And you know what you do? You just ignore it. It will bark. Then at the end of the day, it will be like, oh, 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 but you are gone. But the moment you take a stick and you try to, actually, I found this randomly. Proverbs, is it 3:16 or 16:3? I found this something. I found it randomly. I need my phone. I found this actually randomly like the other week. Is it Proverbs 16:3? I'm not a Christian, but I found this. Let me see my phone what that says. One minute. I found this something Proverbs 16. It was saying something about reaction, and I was like, oh, this is really interesting. Let me see on Google. Google, is it Proverbs 16:3 or 23? Now I'm confused. Proverbs, or is it that 1:3? Now it's crazy. 16:3. Why is it 16:3? Yeah, 16:3. Let me see. No, no, no. It was about, I don't know. I'm so confused now. It was 31:3. I don't know. 31:3. I don't know. Guys, I'm so confused. It was talking about reaction. I forgot about it, man. I'm sorry. Oh man, let me see if there is 16:3. 16:3. No, 3:16. Let me see. No, it was I forgot about it, guys. But it was talking about purely like you should not be reacting to stuff. Actually, that's what it was saying. Like you should let people do their own things. I'm from Brazil. Okay. Oi to the bang. Okay. 21:3. I'm trying to see if it's still something 3. I'm sorry, guys. I lost it. I think I shared it somewhere. Oh my god. Let me see if I have it. But I'm sorry. I was supposed to check something for you here, and I can't find it now. And that kind of makes things a little complicated. Anyway, welcome to Mexico, guys. I love Mexico. As I already told you, Mexico is one of my favorite countries. One of the reasons I keep coming to Mexico, this could be like my 30 times in Mexico. The first country I started traveling like uh, seriously. My first travel, like when I quit my job, the first country I traveled to was Mexico. Why can't you renew your visa in Mexico? Yeah, I could, but it's like I don't know. I don't have much time. I need to be in Africa to keep doing other stuff. Yes. So I wish I did it here because actually I got my US visa in Mexico. I should have, but it's okay. Let me just go home. I don't know. I have this feeling I'll do it from home. Yes. You like watching Mexican TV shows? Sometimes, not always. Okay, sometimes. Maro, what are you drinking? So this is juice. It's a very popular juice here. I don't know how they call these fruits. They are red in color. I don't know how they call them. Is it beetroots? No, there are some like red fruits. I forgot, but it's just sold next door here. Yeah, I see Mayugno in the building. Hey, Mayugno, ¿cómo estás? You know. Yes. Um, if you are for you, why black men have a bad image in Western world? Wow. I think the reason is TV. And this might sound controversial, but for me, actually, when I talk about racism, I see it as this is really controversial. So I hope you guys take it easy. It's a question. It's not me who's saying this. For me, when I talk about racism, I don't know. I have to be very careful because YouTube may give me a problem with this. Is I see it as dominance to the world. To dominate a world, to dominate, like who is in control. For me, I see it that way. Okay, and it's purely based, in my own opinion, purely based on black and white male. For me, this is my crazy idea. This is after thinking about it many years, and uh, I've been in different countries and I've seen this. So, if it's about dominance, the best person dominates and then rules the world. Okay, now for black and white, for black and white male. Okay, for black and white male, they are quite different because the way they look. Okay, the way we look. But now this is the funny thing. Now this is where this thing plays. This is a crazy thing. I'm explaining. Just take time. This is how I look at it when people talk about racism. How I look at it. So we have two dominant uh, races, black and white. Okay. I'm sorry to say this, but in this case, females don't really matter. In this case, I want somebody that does not take this and say female don't matter, and they say, oh, he said this. No, it's not like that. In this case of race, because it's the male who wants to, the best male win. I don't know if you understand. Then when the best male wins, he takes the female of any race and procreate with them. Okay, so this is deep how I see it. This is really deep how I see it. Okay, so naturally, like without this modernization, without this like nice cars, nice building, if we were all left in the jungle, if we were all left in the jungle, like just to go and live like naturally, by means of elimination, which is by some means of elimination, like nature, we the black people, we are more adaptive to that. I have to be very careful how I trade my words here. How I see racism. This is how I see racism. Okay. So like the black male can live anywhere, like in the jungle, in the middle of it, and with all the disease, with all everything, he can survive. That means he's able actually to pass his offsprings, because life is about procreation. There's nothing else we are doing in this world. Even if you're building a big house, you're building saying, oh, one day I'll have babies, they can stay here when I'm gone, they can be safe. It's about Just procreation, nothing much. I swear before God, nothing much. If you take procreation out of the box, you're like, then why even, But I'm not saying those people who don't have kids like have no meaning in life. No, I'm not saying like, I'm saying in general, procreation. So that being said, the other and also you have to understand in biology, real biology, we have a dominant gene. That's why if a black guy or a black lady has a kid with any other race, people can see it. People can say, "Oh, that kid is mixed. Oh, who is your dad? Is your mom from Africa? Is your father from not Africa? I mean, black is like people can see it because it's dominant. It can be seen. Dominant is something that it can be seen, dominate. Yeah? Tall, short. You can see the genes, like capital T of dominance, tall. You can see it, hey, that guy is really tall. That's how dominance is. You can actually see it with your eyes like this. Okay? You don't need like super smart, I don't know, equipment for you to discover if it's dominant or not. So that being said, we have two males here trying to dominate to pass off the offspring. So the other one has to make the other one look bad so that it can be the best choice. But naturally, if we didn't have this government modernization, like if I beat you up, I go to jail. You know, if we didn't have all this guy would dominate. Okay, so let's say A and B, or W and B to make more sense. This guy would dominate generally through maybe the environment because of the genes, and that also can be explained through what this race has gone through in life, but it has never gone away. It's still there, like it's still surviving. We are still here, like through slavery and all these crazy things, but we're still here, even if it's like 400 years ago, through experimental stuff. This is really deep now I'm talking, but we're still here. So that being said, is that's why all the time the media, this guy dominates the modern world. He dominates the media, he dominates economy, like he comes with systems to survive. And now that we are living in the modern world, he's able to make this other guy look bad. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. Personally, this is a personal opinion. That's how I see it. I, I swear racism is not even about black and white, like female fighting, like this, they call them Karen. It's not even about that. It's purely based on these two male who will pass their offspring to the next generation. Who, because naturally, this other male is so good. Naturally, like without the support system of governments, good health care. That's why even there's conspiracy like black male have bigger, I will not say that here. I don't know if it's conspiracy or it's true because I'm one of them. I don't know. Maybe I don't know how to say this. This is because naturally we can we can dominate naturally without organized systems, and like you're gonna go to jail. Yeah, that's how I see it. That's how I see it from my own perspective. So that's why in my own case, that's why there exists racism. That's why as a traveler, when I go to countries, and I've seen this actually, when I go to countries and I meet female immigration officers at the immigration point, they're easy to accept me. Like, hey, how many days are you staying here? I'm staying for 1 month, 3 days. Okay, give me up. Okay, hey, welcome to our country. But when I meet males, they ask me, hey, what's your job? What have you come to do here? How long? Do you have a ticket out? Because I always explain it through these lines. In my own thinking, so I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I always think that's why. Okay. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong, bro. Maybe I'm wrong. Marwa, somebody says here. Marwa, when is the party at your house? Requirement, just have money to buy flights to Africa, guys. Yes. I'm really hoping it's gonna be around November 15th when it's my birthday, around there. But remember, I said the party will be at least 1 month, so you can buy between November 15th to December 15th. And if it doesn't happen, I don't want to say it like that. It will happen, you know. But even if it doesn't happen, you can visit me in my village, especially people from far away, not Kenyans who want to come and just stay around my home. And no, man, I'm trying to invite international. I'm not saying I don't like Kenyans, because my neighbor can leave his home and stay in my home for 1 month in the name of the party. That's all I'm trying to avoid, you know. So at least, let's see. I'm going to Africa next month. Let's see how it goes. Okay, let's see how it goes. But it's still there. My idea, I'm not saying, I have to make this clear. I just don't want my neighbor to come and live in my home saying I'm waiting for the party, Maro. I'm here for the party. And his house is next door right there. That's all I'm trying to avoid, you know? Yeah, you know, people can leave their home, bro, and chill. Say, Maro, it's November. I am here, Maro, to enjoy. Hey, bro. That's all I'm trying to avoid, you know? And you know, I'm sorry about this, but in Africa, even me, I used to be like this. When you are growing and there is a party, I swear before God, you go. It's only in Europe and other places where people take invitation serious, like, oh, I was not invited. In Africa, you hear music playing on the other side, like boom, boom, boom. Yeah. You walk going there. I don't know. Me and my village is like that. You hear music like there, like 2 days. Yeah. You'll see people in the gate, too many, and you can't do anything. Okay. Okay. So let me see what to say. Could it be the tendency of society to not favor winners or kings, the blacks? Okay, I don't want to talk about that subject much, man, because I have all audience here. I have black, I have white, I have everything. Somebody says Wodema is also here. I don't know. I've not seen him. If he comes, no problem. He can watch. He watches my video. You know, he watches my video. I'm telling you, even those people who have not subscribed, they watch my videos. I told you, like, I have a conspiracy, not conspiracy. I have a theory where I believe even the Kenyan president watches me. Okay, I strongly believe that. Marwa keep losing his things with women. First sunglasses with lose. Now the porch. So what are you trying to say, bro? You're trying to say I should hang around men, and you wanna see Maro Junior. So Maro Junior will come from men. Come on, bro. Be realistic, bro. Come on, bro. Hmm? You're saying Maro, Maro, Maro. We want to see your family. So around man, come on, bro. Be realistic. You know the problem with YouTube is sometimes even those ones who didn't go to school are right there. So it becomes, you don't know how they think, and it becomes a problem. That's the pro. Actually, that's why sometimes you shouldn't answer questions on YouTube, because there's a guy who never even went to school. He refused to go to school, but he has a YouTube. He can comment. So you are arguing with somebody even who never went to school. So you're like, bro. And I'm not saying those who didn't go to school are not smart, but I'm just trying to say the level of thought and intellectual is very different. We see things differently, you know. I will repeat, I love hanging around women. That's my energy, guys. I love feminine energy. For me, I love feminine energy. If you have a problem with that, I'm sorry. You can hang around goats and cows, no problem, bro. Yeah, I have no problem. What you do with your life is yours, you know. Do you get drunk when traveling? I'm very careful with that. You can see me like drinking, but I am very careful with that. It's something that I've always taken charge. I cannot have more than 2.5 beers in a night. I cannot. I mean the normal size of beers. I cannot. Let me see what time is it. You know, they told me they're gonna charge me if I stay 1 hour extra. So I cannot have I cannot have more than 2.5 beers. And I don't use drugs. I don't smoke. I don't use, white powders. I don't use those things. And I drink, but very socially. I'm not that guy. I'll give you an example. I'm not that guy who will wake up and say, "Oh man, today's weekend. Let's go have a bottle." No, I don't crave like that. But if we go in a place and I find somebody having a beer or two, or we went out with maybe a girl or something or boys, and they're having each a drink, I'll say, "Okay, put for me." That's I don't have even a favorite drink. I don't have like I love margarita. I love wine. I don't have those. I don't have those favorites. I don't have those things. You know. Marwa, why didn't you inquire about your lost pouch at the park office before you left? I did inquire. I did inquire. Even the girl helped me to inquire. But you have to understand, I couldn't film it because you remember I told you like they don't allow cameras, that they will ask you to pay, even if it's a small camera. That's why I didn't film it. I did inquire, guys. I did inquire. I did inquire. Guys, I'm applying this in my legs because I got ticks from Brazil in the Amazon. Now I use this alcohol to sometimes to do this. What's the hardest thing in traveling? The hardest thing is just like you being worried. It's not something I struggle with. It's other people, and people get worried. Like, especially if you're doing it full time, you're being worried. Like, oh, how will this country be? My money is finishing up. I'm spending a lot of money. Like those worries. I think that it's all in the mind. I think that's the hardest thing while traveling. If you can stay calm, I always tell my people, always stay calm. When you stay calm, things work out for you, and just flow with the vibe. If let's say you meet somebody and they say, "Hey, let's go out tonight," don't be like, "Hey, can I really trust you?" And don't just go out. But you'll be cautious. You'll be like, "Okay, I'll see. If I feel something uncomfortable, I'll say no to it." It's always good you have your no very good. Like you can say no, you can say yes to stuff. Like when you really sober. That's why I don't drink much, because when you drink, you can't do those decisions. You know. Um Marwa, learn to understand we are all different. Same with your followers, but please mind your language to your critics. Let them not drag you down to their level. Yeah, I don't care about them. I understand. Look, man, look, I work hard. I look how I travel, man. I work hard. I pay bills. I do this. And somebody's just sitting on a chair saying, "Oh, he did that. He did this." Me, I'm putting the work. I am the guy doing it. And the other one is the guy sitting. And you want to watch somebody sitting telling you what he saw? I already told you this. I find people that watch, especially negative reactors, like out of their mind. Same information is available to you. You can watch my video directly and judge on your own, because I tend to think you are smart enough to make your own decision. Why would somebody watch a video and come and interpret it for you, and then you say, "Yes, you are right"? You don't need that. What is the size of the tick that you didn't notice you had them in your body? Very small. Actually, I took a video of them. They are very tiny. I had to Google and understand. I googled human tick. They are very tiny. They are super tiny, guys. Very, very tiny. Should I go bring? I have my phone where I took a video about it. Very, very tiny. Very tiny. Okay. Crazy question here. Marwa, keep loving white women. What's the problem of loving white women? What's the problem, guys? What's the problem? Just because I'm black, I'm not supposed to go there. Can we reverse that situation one more time? If it was a white dad telling the daughter, "Keep loving black guys," you know how that would sound like? Sometimes I feel like we people, especially of color, we have double standards. We can say stuff that other races can't say, and we just because they've been like racist with us, so it gives us a pass to say stuff the way we want. But actually, if it's reversed to us exactly the way you said it, you'll be cancelled. You'll be like gone. Yes. Um, no, it's not black and white. I love whoever I love. I fell in love anyhow. It's not about black and white. And people shouldn't post that. I can date whoever I want, especially if it's not my family member and you know this like other. But just dating, I can date whoever I want. You know, if you want to watch something else, you can always find it somewhere else. You know. Hey Marwa, can you please say hi to Shania, Safina, Mini, and Amel? Okay. Greetings to you. Greetings to you. Okay. Marwa, you are a celeb. No negative is good for business. I don't need negative stuff, honestly. I'm not, you have to understand. There is a difference when you build yourself through cornering, you know? There is a difference. And there is a huge difference when you build yourself like every single day, putting one brick to another, one brick to another. Yes, there's a huge difference. When you put one brick to another, what happens is your self-confidence is very high. So you don't care, you don't need negative people like to build you up because it's like publicity is all good. No, you don't need that. Because you know the formula. You know all I need to do is work hard, go do my job, and I'll grow. That's simple. But you know, not most, other people prefer when it's chaos so that people can go click their channel. I don't need that. Because if I did that, I can only survive maybe for 3 months or 1 year. But think I'm close to a decade now on these platforms, and I'm still here, relevant, doing my own stuff. That's because I don't use shortcuts. And I ask you out there who is doing shortcuts, always remember shortcuts are long cuts. Always. I know that. Shortcuts are always long cuts. Greetings, Mara. I always watch your video. That's Mary. Greetings, Mara. I always watch your videos and I like what you're doing. I'm watching from Kenya, your homeland. Asante sana. Thank you so much. Thank you. Alvaro says, you are purely going, are you purely going to upload today? No, today this is our video, guys. A live stream is as important as any other. Remember, guys, you can support me. You can donate to my YouTube channel, guys. I really appreciate if you guys can donate something. I really appreciate. And the idea of donation is just to support my travels. If you love what I do and you want to see more, it takes money to create, you know. It takes money to stay in a hotel like this. It takes money to buy juice. It takes money to book a flight. It takes money to, you know, and it's actually expensive. So, in the spirit of just supporting me, you can support. But if you feel it bothers you, please don't. Like, this is purely out of willingness. Yes. And I have to say this sometimes people confuse that with, like, oh, it's begging in the internet. There's nothing like begging. Even a business, you ask customers to come and buy from you. Hey, come buy from my product. It's the same thing. It's cash flow. The same thing. And there's no shame about that. Yes. If I was sitting in a chair like this, talking every day in my house, maybe that could be a shame. But I'm a guy moving, have realistically moving from one place to another is expensive. I'll need your support in one or the other. Yes, it's not bad. Maro, when are you coming to Namibia? D was here next year for sure. Next year or December. I'm not sure, but next year, my first month of next year will be Southern Africa. Starting from Tanzania, no, not Tanzania, DRC, Congo. I don't know. It's just confusing. Zambia, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, Mozambique. I've been there. Malawi. Namibia, Angola. Those are the countries I'll be visiting. Marwa, why do you think you have never been scope mined while living in Colombia? So for those guys who don't know, it's very common in Colombia for some lady to drop a drink, no, to drop some powder, and when you drink like this, you sleep for the next 2 or 3 days. So somebody's asking me why I've never been. Because number one reason is I don't get too excited around new women. Because it's women, and I'm not saying all. Somebody's calling me. Who's calling me? Hey, mom. I'm good, mom. I'm doing a live stream. How are you?
Fine, thank you. So we shall talk later. We are doing a live stream, but I saw a missed call.
Yeah, mom. Maybe in the next 30 minutes, mom.
I think.
Yeah, please, you can call me after 30 minutes. Like, if I forget, please, because I'll be packing my bags. I need to leave my hotel room.
Okay.
Say hi to my viewers. They are watching like 600.
Okay. Viewers, thank you for watching. Go support Myra, and we like you. You are our friends. Thank you for supporting us.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. I'll call you. You call me, ma'am. So I know I may forget, but you can call me.
Okay.
All right. My mom just called me. Congrats, mom. For those guys who don't know, I have my mom. She's also a YouTuber. I think she stopped uploading videos because of too much negative energy. Not energy, negative reactors, because they're happy about that. But at the same time, it's all good. She's my mom. So I don't know what I was talking about before my mom called me. You know, thank you so much. She put out today, one today. Oh, okay. Yeah. Eh, are you polygamous? Tough question. This is the thing, guys. This is the thing. Honestly, honestly, deep down my soul, I feel like I need like 3 women. Honestly. And people will be like, oh, you're crazy because here in America we don't do. My grandfather, he's still alive, he's 99. He had 5. I'm not lying, he's still alive. He had 5. So maybe it's in the blood. But again, or Christians, I'll ask you, show me any powerful person in the Bible who didn't have more than one wife. Now, this is really controversial, Mara. Okay, this is my personal life, but I am. That is it. Okay, me, I am. I am. I am not lying. I am. I am. But I remember one lady came to my village and said, she advised me, Marwa, at least first get one before you say you are. So get one, then add another one, slowly. But once you say you are, you'll scare even the potential ones. So that thing is still in my mind. So 50-50 now. Okay, now what can I say? Okay, how can you forget your mom? Get a life, Said. Get a life. Yeah, because all I see is you want to create controversy. I just told her to call me because I don't know what time exactly we're gonna end this. Time over. Okay. I started watching Marwa videos when he was with Manuela in Colombia. Now I am with her in Colombia. She's mine. Okay. No problem, bro. Yeah. No problem. Talk about scorpion. Yeah. This is the drug they drop in your drink. The reason is I've never been in this situation. It's because I never get excited. In America, it's so hard for men. Me, I'm talking out of my male friends I've seen. This is personal experience. It's very hard for males in America to meet women and and have like an interaction. I'm choosing my words here, so you have to think deep. It's hard because I've been there. I've been to Las Vegas, Miami. I've been to like 20 states in America. I've been to 20 states in America. That one is for sure. I've been to 20 states in America. And most of the time, I get hosted by men who are single with big houses, with everything, with nice cars and everything. It's very hard because in America, you can easily go to jail. If just a lady says, what did you do to me last night, actually? Just like that. And she starts to cry and calls police, you are done. So many men are afraid to date their women. But Maro, what does this have to do with the drug? I'm coming there. So because of that, most males in America, most, I'm not saying all, most, especially single ones, they travel, let's say, to countries like Latin America, Africa, and all over Asia, all over. And it's not a new thing. It's been there. If you look at your grandmother, maybe it's from a different continent. So it's something that people have been doing forever. So they travel to, let's say, for example, in this case, Colombia. So when they go there and they find really pretty, like cute, pretty. And these women are so nice to them. They are touching them like here. Hey, papi, papi, ¿cómo estás, papi? Papi, woo. Sitting on their lap. Hey, papi, papi. That's their first day in Colombia. The first day. Hey, papi, 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 papi mío, beso, beso, beso means kiss, like here. Beso, hey, papi, que bonita. The men lose it right there, like boom. In a minute, like boom, they lose it. Everything gone. Go, chua, take my wallet. Hey, so then the girl comes with a drink. Hey, toma conmigo, like drink with me. They come with a drink. Hey, papi, toma conmigo. The guy from America, he just arrived. There's no woman in America who has done that to him. Now the guy just arrived in Colombia like this. And sometimes, especially if there are girls who are doing this business, they come like, they would say, can I come with my friends so we can have 3 or 4? The American guy is like, hey, 3 or 4? 3 or 4? Oh man, this is the dream. 3 or 4. See means yes, yes. See. So then, bro, huh. So the guy from, if this was water, I would have shown you how they drink the alcohol. They don't even drink it like this. It's too much excitement out of that. You know what happens after that? Because the lady comes with the drink. Papi. And my friend, you take one sip like this. 2 days. 2 days. Actually, other people have died from this. It's so serious, guys, especially Medellin and Cartagena, Colombia. So Google. Like I was dragged in Colombia. Google like that and see. Google. 2 days. So somebody asked me, Marwa, why have you never been dragged? The reason is I never get excited around, especially uh, like women, like especially if they are like papi thing. Yeah. So I've answered your question, and there's nobody who will ever answer your question the best way I've answered it. Me, I'm talking because I lived in Colombia for 2.5 years, and it's not just in Colombia, all over around the world. Even in Nairobi, Kenya, you can still be. They can put that drink because men get too excited when a woman gives in and hey papi, and the hands papi. My friend. careful. When the deal is too good, think twice. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end the video right there by the word papi. Okay, because my time is up. If I overstay here, I'll have to pay. I have like 7 minutes to leave the house. Okay, I wanna say thank you so much, guys, for supporting me. Please remember, I am an entertainer. I make people laugh. I travel. I do whatever. I want to say thank you so much, guys. And yes, maybe I'll do another live stream soon. May God bless you wherever you're watching us from. And thank you so much. Please go follow me on Instagram. And yeah, that's why you should always join my live stream. It's just entertaining and it's true stories, you know. Okay, okay, papi, 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 papi.